Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome to World of Warcraft Vanilla Classic, the Bloodsail Buccaneers server, and the beginning of the last hardcore run that we're going to be doing here on the Bloodsail Buccaneers server, with the official Blizzard hardcore servers opening up sometime in the summer, likely towards the end of summer. This will be the last character that we will have time to start up and really get into, so the Paladin here will be the last class that we'll be attempting. Let's create a new window, make our Immersion mode window so we don't have to see the spam of General. And we'll have a few other housekeeping items to take care of here before we get underway. Thank you guys very much for joining me here. I really do appreciate you clicking on the video, choosing to spend some time here with me in Azeroth. We want to see skill ups, we want to see any item loot. We want to see any creature NPC whispers or tells. And that is basically it. There we go. Let's go ahead and we'll shrink this down. And we'll move it out of the way a little bit. Let's try to do a reload here. I just updated all my add-ons. We are using the Immersion add-on. Oh, we got disconnected, which is just a little bit weird. Maybe it's simply that busy. We can see that there are a ton of people playing. Let's try to get into things here. There we go. That's much better.
Have a good one.
So the highest we've ever gotten a Paladin was level 9.
Need help?
And I'm kind of thinking that we could probably do better than that.
Light be with you. For the Alliance.
Alright, let's go talk to Egan Peltskinner.
Hello. Safe travels.
And let's just get into things here. Do a little bit of grinding on these guys and make sure we get a couple levels here early on. We have Seal of Righteousness fills the Paladin with Holy Spirit for 30 seconds, granting each melee attack an additional 1 to 4 holy damage. That's only up for 30 seconds, so something we're going to have to constantly keep refreshed on ourselves while we're in combat. And then we have Holy Light, which is a heal. We need to turn auto loot on. And yeah, we don't really need to do a /who to be able to tell there's more than 50 people here this evening in Northshire Valley, starting up hardcore characters still here on Bloodsail Buccaneers, which is why I think we have plenty of time. I don't think we're going to see the official hardcore Blizzard servers until late in the summer. Remember that summer ends on like September 20th, so as long as they put them live before that date, then still technically they've met their commitment. So yeah, I don't think that there's any reason to expect it anytime soon. Why wouldn't they do all the testing in the world? Why wouldn't they iterate and talk to the community? You know, why wouldn't they take their time with it? Those are my thoughts. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter, whether or not they'll get that out early in the summer or late in the summer. Not just humans here either, we have dwarves here. people zone hopping, perhaps. Yeah, level 6. Definitely zone hopped over. We will be doing the same thing. I don't know if we'll be going into the dwarf starting area. We might. I've never taken a... Oh, look at that. Hyper spawns. The hyper spawns. The whole camp spawned in at once. At least they're not aggressive, right? So be it. I'll take anything with HC in the tag that isn't just like outright negative or horrible. Mainly just to see, we get to see the character death pop-ups. Which is always interesting to see how many people are dying, at what level they're dying, etc. We've only done a handful of hardcore dungeons, and I've never used the guild chat to find a group. I've always found the group from general. Although there is looking for group. Looking for group is channel 5, okay. Well, that's good to know. I'd love to go back and just get our level 2 abilities. I'm pretty sure we'll learn Judgment, so we'll at least have another button to press. Get all that stuff equipped.
What can I help you with?
Sell the rest of it.
Go with honor, friend.
I think we will take fishing and cooking this time around.
What can I do for you? See you around.
Let's go inside the Abbey and talk to our trainer.
Greetings.
No, we get Devotion Aura. Gives 55 additional armor to party members within 30 yards. Players may only have one aura per paladin at a time. So some additional armor, not another button to push, unfortunately. As a paladin, we're going to be relying a lot on our melee swings. It's going to feel a lot different coming from the mage, where we were just spamming Frostbolt over and over again. As some of you realized, that's basically all we did, and it never actually bothered me, surprisingly. I didn't mind it. Right now we're playing really close with this nice, immersive, close camera over the shoulder. Eventually we're gonna have to be zoomed out once we're taking on aggressive enemies and when we're actually in danger of dying. All the ground clutter, obscuring my thumbnail shots. I'd like to get us in some light. There we go. It's not bad. Oh, this guy's level 3. Let's not get killed by a level 3 kobold worker. That would be especially embarrassing. I think I'm just gonna grind a little bit. This playthrough is gonna be a little bit different than our other playthroughs because the one thing that got me killed on the mage was impatience. And a general unwillingness to grind. Now, in my defense, the mage is not the most grind compatible class the way we were speccing it and the way we were playing it. We were basically at a point where, like, if we were fighting an at-level enemy, we really wanted to drink after every fight. And when you're trying to grind enemies for XP, oh, that is a painful way to do it. So I'm thinking that on a melee class, you know, obviously we still have mana. Mana can still be an issue for the paladin, but it's not going to be as much of an issue as it was for the mage. And we're going to have segments when we can grind enemies without it just feeling like we're sitting and drinking non-stop all the time. And so we're going to try to be a little bit more patient. Try to make sure we're following the core rules of hardcore. A couple of them we hadn't been following at all on the mage. Was that we have to do more work to make sure we're doing more green quests, more green enemies. Even when that means grinding for a little while. So yeah, this playthrough might feel a little different. That's kind of why I don't mind taking cooking and fishing. In my opinion, taking things like cooking, that gives you reasons to go out and kill the wildlife. Which makes grinding, you know, it gives it two positive effects. You know, you're grinding for experience mainly, but you're also getting meat to level your cooking. It's a win-win, so that's why I think we're going to take cooking and fishing this time around. I take fishing just because fishing pairs so well with cooking. Once you get some of the fishing recipes, it's really easy to use fishing to level up your cooking. And this way too, the more stuff we fight in the starting area, the higher chance we have of something dropping a bag for us. Getting a bag early on would be amazing. Whoops, I did not do that on purpose. If I had seen that aiming, I would have backed off that one. I don't try to steal stuff from casters. I know how hard it is to aim the Frostbolt, Fireball, and get it going, and then have a melee class just come in there and tag something. Never feels good. I will say this, they kicked off Joyous Journeys today, again, in Wrath, with 1 day notice. Didn't tell anybody about it till the night before, basically. And I played there today for most of the early part of the day. It's evening now. And there were nowhere near as many people playing. It was probably like a third or a quarter of the people in the Horde starting zones on Man Creek, which is a really big Horde realm. It's a place where if people were going to be rolling ults in Wrath, they'd be rolling ults in Wrath, but I don't think people are doing that. I think a lot of people are here. Rolling characters in the hardcore realm. Or just in Classic era. Maybe they're on Peggle or Man Creek Classic era. Not necessarily doing hardcore, but yeah, the zones weren't full. For Joyous Journeys kicking off in Wrath, the zones were not full by any stretch of the imagination. Not the way that we see them here on Bloodsail Buccaneers and on other Classic era realms.
How are you?
Here is your meat, sir. We will take the bracers.
See you later.
Alright. Alright, we'll get these turned in. We might still do a little bit of grinding on some of the other enemies. But for now, we'll get these turned in.
I buy and trade.
That got rid of basically everything.
Light bless you. King's honor, friend. Be careful.
The consecrated letter takes us to our class trainer. We'll do that next time we train at level 4. For now, let's get back out and let's get back into the action. Alright, let's head back, let's vendor, and let's train our level 4 abilities.
What can I do for you? For the Alliance. Well met. Be careful. King's honor, friend.
We are getting Blessing of Might. This is going to increase our melee attack power by 20 for 5 minutes. It's going to be another one of those really short buffs that we're going to have to work hard at making sure is up at all times. And then we get Judgment finally. Unleashes the energy of a seal spell upon an enemy. Refer to individual seals for judgment effects. So let's see. Let's go ahead and pull this out to our bar. Let's put you here for now. We'll have to get some second bars coming in. So unleashing this seal will cause 20 holy damage. So we're getting, while it's up, we're getting the holy damage on each swing, and then once we judge it, we get that instant 20 holy damage. We're probably going to save that for a finisher, because otherwise we have to refresh this, which is going to get pretty expensive mana-wise over time. But we'll kind of feel it out and see how we go. Right now I think 1 judgment per combat is going to be how we stay mana efficient, and we don't have to sit and drink all the time. But yeah, let's head back out and let's give it a shot. Maybe even just judging it right before it's about to tick off of us is really the way to go. Like, we'll judge it in the fight where it's going to tick off of us. I think that for main professions we have to go blacksmithing and mining. Just because we're gonna have to get like decent weapons, you know, and we are not gonna be able to rely on getting those weapons from dungeons. So we're gonna have to probably target quests that give good weapon rewards, and we're going to have to craft some of our own weapons. Ugh, level 7 in Dunmorrow. Rip, man, just go again. The night is still young. It's only 5:30. Alright, before we go into the mine, let's get this one turned in. I don't think I want to do the Dwarven, like, initial starting area. The first time we go to the Dwarven lands, I just want to be going to Keranos. So if that means we have to do a little bit of grinding here, I would much rather do that than do the very beginning quest over in the Dwarven lands. They don't give a lot of experience, you know. And once you're like already level 5 or level 6, they give a lot less experience.
What can I do for you?
And I just don't think it's worth it. I think it's probably better just to fight more where we're at for now.
Go with honor, friend.
So now we're after the laborers. That's the last one in the chain. So we'll grind over here for a bit. I'd like to leave here at like level 7. Would be decent. Should have known that was coming. Should have known. I have a feeling in the evenings we see a lot of low-level deaths, and on the weekends you see a lot of level 20 death, but in the evenings and the weekdays it seems to be a little bit different. Well, this place is completely farmed out. I felt bad taking it from the caster. I felt less bad trying to take it from the other melee class. That makes sense. This is the place to be. I mean, these guys back here are respawning, respawning, respawning. Yeah, I was about to say, I kind of don't want to leave this room. Boop. She had to know she wasn't going to get that unless it was like with a fire blast. One thing I have done that I did last playthrough is I turned off the chat bubbles. And since we don't see chat in our immersive tab, or /says in our immersive tab, and I've turned them off in the world, we won't see anything that anyone says to us. And if you're one of those people who are saying something to me, keep in mind, I'm never going to know. If you really want to say something to me, you gotta find me in Discord. I'll have the link in the description to the Discord. For whoever is interested in being a chill human being who's completely mentally balanced in every way. Because aren't we all? I mean, we have all the guys we need, but this is some good farming going on back here. These guys are level 4, they're pretty easy to kill. I'd really love to get a bag out of somebody. Then I'd actually feel accomplished. Alright, let's, well, you know, it's hard not to just keep killing them. I would like to head outside, though. So we'll head that way. What did we get there? We got a one-handed mace. Okay.
Light be with you. Be careful. Need help?
Let's see. We want the boots.
For the Alliance.
And he gives us the report to Goldshire breadcrumb. Which we won't be doing yet. We still have some things to take care of here. We are going to head across the river. We're taking on some of the Defias bandits over that way. We need 12 red burlap bandanas. And we'll grind a bit on these guys as well. I'm hoping to get level 6 before we head back to town. You guys know what we haven't used a single time? You know what we haven't used. Blessing of Might. The wonderful 5-minute cooldown that we haven't even used once. And we've been doing so well. That's the scary part. We've been doing so well. Don't get overconfident. We are a weak little level 5. We are pathetic nothing. We could be stomped under Princess's boot, hoof, what have you. Anytime. So yeah, we just need to chill. We could probably take these guys though. Well, this one does not seem interested in us, so I'm completely okay with that actually. This is our first, oh, they did get interested in us, didn't they? These are our first aggressive mobs, so our first aggressive mob area, and obviously hyperspawns are happening, so that ought to be interesting. Let's zoom us out a little bit here. Just so we know when stuff is popping up behind us, because it's bound to. Yeah, see? And at this point, I'm really hoping somebody over here will drop some bags for us. I love fighting in like the little nooks and crannies of the world that you don't normally come into. I find that really interesting. We do have all the quest objectives that we need, but I'm going to grind it out till level 6. Kind of in the hopes of getting a bag. When you have a dot, guys, you fire that dot. If it doesn't deal any upfront damage, you're not tagging the enemy. That goes with Serpent Sting and any Warlock dots. If you want to tag them, you actually have to deal some upfront damage. Otherwise, somebody like me is going to end up tagging them, either intentionally or by accident. I mean, it feels bad attacking somebody when they're in line for the porta potty, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, there we go. There's level 6. Let's start making our way back. Inventory's full. Another great reason to be heading back.
Good day to you.
Yeah, we're taking the hammer upgrade. Perfect.
Safe travels. You need something?
We do have the bounty on Garrick Padfoot quest. I'm not sure if there's going to be a line for that, or
What are you looking for?
how exactly we're going to handle that one.
Go with honor, friend.
Let's go visit the class trainer. We have some level 6 stuff we should be able to train.
Light be with you.
We have Holy Light rank 2, Divine Protection. You're protected from all physical attacks and spells for 6 seconds, but during that time you cannot attack or use physical abilities yourself. Once protected, the target cannot be made invulnerable by Divine Shield, Divine Protection, or Blessing of Protection again for 1 minute. We can get hit by Lay on Hands though, I think. Yeah, this is a really early get out of jail free card. We're protected from everything. It doesn't have a damage cap. 6 seconds of get the F away from whatever is killing you. I don't know. I mean, we got killed by Princess and company. And then Seal of the Crusader, which I don't think we'll be using. Let's give it a little read. Fills the Paladin with the spirit of a Crusader for 30 seconds, granting 31 melee attack power. The Paladin also attacks 40% faster, but deals less damage with each attack. Only one seal can be active on the Paladin at one time. Unleashing the seal's energy will judge the enemy for 10 seconds, increasing holy damage taken. It's almost like you could judge this on them first, then you could pop up Seal of Righteousness and you could deal some additional damage, because Seal of Crusader will increase the holy damage taken both from the ticks on your swing with this and from the judge at the end. I don't think we're going to be using it a lot. We could weave it in, but it's so much mana to weave in the way that I described. Yeah, so... Because we'd throw this up, we would judge it pretty much immediately, right? Then we'd throw this up, we'd be getting the additional holy damage from judging this on them, and then we cast it as a finisher. I mean, we could do it that way, but... I don't know if it's strictly necessary. I think how we've been doing things is fine for now. Anyway, let's go talk to Millie, and then we'll be headed back out to the fields to collect buckets of grapes. We'll do a little bit more grinding, and we'll see if we can get in line for Garrick Padfoot. If it's not a long line, I might wait. But if it's a lot of people and he's respawning really slowly, as named mobs typically tend to do in vanilla, then we probably won't wait. They have like named mobs on like a 2 to 5 minute timer, whereas we see that every other enemy just hyper spawns back in when we kill it. So yeah, a little bit weird. Hoping it's stuff like that that'll be fixed for the official hardcore servers.
Safe travels.
Alright, back to the vineyard we go. And see, now that we've judged that, that increases holy damage taken by up to 20, which I guess doesn't mean it's always going to be by 20, but... I mean, we could do that. We could do like a 1, 2, 3. Do I need auto attack on there? I don't know. I kinda do. How do I want to do this? That feels a little awkward. Let's go 1, 2... Maybe I judge... on that one. Maybe something like that. See, it's a lot of mana to do it every pull, right? Because I don't think we're getting a huge benefit from it. Let's just stick with what we were doing for now. And if there's an enemy when we have to deal like more damage, like if we're going to take on somebody kind of tough, maybe we do this. Interface options. You guys can let me know what you think, those of you guys who play a lot of Vanilla Paladin. But I think that's probably what we're going to do with it for now. I think I'm going to go back to just this for the time being, although this being on this key is not bad. I love the passive cooperation, and having so many people around to play with is just amazing. Even though with the rules currently, like, we can't group up and stuff in the open world, which is sort of a bummer. But it's cool to be able to passively help people and passively group and passively cooperate. It doesn't always work out for us, right? But when it does, it's a lot of fun. Let's go over and check out the Garrick Padfoot situation and see exactly what we're dealing with over here. I see people, I see some kind of line. Let's check it out. Is this shit a line? Oh, this ain't a line. This is not a line, guys. This is not a line. This is Paladin spamming judgment. That's all this is. We'll stick around for a second. See if we can just get a lucky tag. But yeah, ultimately this is not a line, so... This is a shit show. This is why we need open world grouping, so that like there can be some chance for... There's like 10 of us here. That'd be like 2 groups, man. This level 32 Night Elf Warrior is just chillin'. Just chillin'. Yeah, and the thing is, this guy's probably on a 5-minute timer. Yeah, we're not wasting our time with this, guys. We can go grind out more XP in the time it would take for him to respawn, right? And we're not gonna get him on the respawn. You know what I mean? We're never gonna get him. Don't waste your time with that kind of stuff. Move on. Go kill some people instead. We still have to make one of these thugs drop a bag for us. I'm getting desperate. You don't want to be running in place out here. That's bad. Don't want to be lagging when you're around aggressive enemies. Not in hardcore. Alright, who's got my bags? I'm really not wanting to leave here until I get a bag, or until we hit level 7. It's kind of where I'm at with this. I needs the bag space, and this area is the highest likelihood for me to get a bag. I mean, Elwyn Forest, we can also get bags. So, you know, I feel like we could farm there a little bit before we're getting into Goldshire proper, or before really doing any quest. We could find somewhere to farm outside of town. But I'd really like to either get a bag or ding level 7. I mean, that being said, we're only getting 30 XP a kill for these guys, which is not a ton. So maybe we move on. Or maybe we just kill them more quickly. I don't know. I mean, it really is easy and quite cathartic, especially at this level, just to run around and fight stuff. I could definitely see why people, you know, they try to do like the challenge. Oh, look at this, an orderly Linus form. Guys, I'm so proud of you guys. You did it. Somebody died up here, but but you guys did it. Somebody died and then you got in line. I like it. I'm not going to wait in that line, but I do like that it finally happened. It took a level 5 getting killed because probably nobody helped. You know, they probably just, somebody probably tagged it. The ads spawned, and then they let him get killed at level 5. You just got to re-roll, you know, and not do that again. Not tag an enemy in front of a bunch of people that are waiting for it. I don't know. You're not going to get any help, I don't think, in that situation. Our inventory is full. We got to go back. As much as I hate to do it, we didn't get a bag. We didn't get level 7 yet, but yeah, we have to go back. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get this off in time. We got it off. Okay, that's good. Let's go sell everything.
How are you?
I'm pretty good. Thanks for asking.
See you later.
I'm always tempted to buy like the armor sets.
King's honor, friend.
It's like a silver a piece basically though. It'd be a pretty big like armor upgrade just for like armor, but
friend.
I think we have to hold out. What do we have in our chest? Maybe I just buy the chest at least. Maybe I just have to save my money. But I feel like with extra grinding, we're gonna have extra money to spend. So, oh, Millie's outside. Millie is outside. We gotta go talk to Millie. We have to talk to Millie first, and then we have to talk to the guy up in the attic. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hey there. Have a good one.
After we turn this stuff in though, we are going to be pretty close to hitting level 7. We'll kill a few things on the way to Goldshire, and that'll definitely get us there.
Hello. See you around.
Alright guys, that is absolutely everything there is to do here in Northshire Valley. Next we are headed down to Goldshire and the rest of Greater Elwyn Forest. And yeah, it's good. We haven't been on the Alliance side in a long time. We did the Druid and the Mage back to back on the Horde side. And I had never done that before. We've been pretty good about switching back and forth Alliance Horde, Alliance Horde. And I don't really know what factored into my choice. Oh, I didn't want to go up against Westfall again, so I wasn't ready for Westfall. I'm still not ready for Westfall, but I think with the different philosophy that I'm going to use this time, it'll go a little bit easier on us. It'll be a little bit longer to get to that point, I think, but it'll be a little bit easier on us. Look how pretty the lighting is here. I so rarely get to play in the evenings. It's always a joy to see the skybox in a different time of day. And I think with Wrath, Joyous Journeys going on, and then me wanting to still get our hardcore time in, I'm going to be playing some more in the evening / nighttime hours, so we'll get to see, hopefully, a different shade to Azeroth than what we're used to. We are going to be looking for... Yeah, I was having this problem with Questie where, like, I can't get into the sub-menu, and I don't know why. It's incredibly frustrating. And if any of you... I thought it needed an update, but it just doesn't, like... I click here like I always do. And now normally this stays up, and I'm able to get over to it. So that, you know, you can click stuff in it. I tried clicking it, that doesn't work. I tried double click... Oh, double clicking did it. Nope. It did it for a split second. Oh, I got there. Oh, I had to be careful. It's so touchy. It never used to be like that. And we're doing mining. Okay. There we go. Of course, there's a blacksmith here, I think, but there's no mining trainer, I don't believe. So we are gonna have to get ourselves into Stormwind pretty promptly to get that going. This might ding us, and then if that doesn't, exploring down here a little bit is gonna ding.
Greetings.
Report to Goldshire. That did get us the level 7.
For the Alliance.
Fargo Deep Mine.
What can I do for you? Safe travels. Have a good one.
Well met. Light bless you.
We're not ready for that yet. Let's make sure we set the Hearthstone here.
Hey there. See you later. What can I do for you?
And there we go, guys. I think I'm going to take a quick break here. I am going to get on tonight and play a little bit more, but I need to get some coffee and I need to eat something. So I'm going to do that, and then we're going to get right back into things. The first thing we're going to do, I think, you know, maybe we'll do the run to we'll do the run to Stormwind now. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So that's all I'm going to do, guys. If you want to pop out now, I totally understand. All I'm doing at this point is we're going to make the run. I forgot Cobalt Candles. We'll get it on the way back. All we're going to do now is make the run to Stormwind. And I'm going to learn mining, because I don't think there's anywhere down here where we can learn mining. So I'm going to do that. And that's it. We'll run back. And then we'll keep going. I think we'll do the farm stuff first. We'll come down here, get all the farm stuff. We'll go into the mine. Will we be able to get Goldtooth? Is that his name? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if we'll be able to get him. We'll definitely try. You know, there might be a line. That would be unfortunate. I think it'll just probably be first come, first serve down there in the mine, though. It's not safe enough to form a line. So I don't think that that's what we're going to encounter. I think we're going to encounter people tagging him as they can. Is going to be the most likely scenario. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll get safely inside the walls here. This might be a decent thumbnail opportunity. Maybe without so many gnomes in the shot. Lots of gnomes. Alright, there we go guys, we're safely in the city. I'm going to end things here. I'm going to pick up mining and blacksmithing, and I will get us down back to Goldshire, and we will pick things up there next time. Thank you all very much for joining me today. If you're digging the Paladin run, leaving a like on the video really helps me out a lot. And if you're not already subscribed, subscribing to the channel, ringing the bell would help me out immensely, and I very much appreciate those that do. Until next time guys, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we will see you back here again very soon. Bye for now.